Hi everyone, happy Mother's Day first and foremost, and in honor of Mother's Day, I am doing a free plant-based cooking class. So welcome, thanks for joining. I'm excited to cook with you guys today, and I'm really excited to celebrate all of the wonderful moms in the world today. So I'm only a mom to fur babies, but I have the best mom in the world. In fact, my mom gave me this apron that I'm wearing right here. It used to be hers. It says "We'll cook for shoes," which is absolutely true, by the way. And yeah, so Mom, I miss you. I wish I can be celebrating this special Mother's Day with you today, but you know, unfortunately, it's just not safe to travel yet, so that's why I'm doing something special for all the moms in the world. So here is my healthy cooking class for you guys today. I'll let you know what ingredients you need in case you want to cook with me right now. But let's see if anyone's in the chat. Hey Mike, hi Mike, thanks for tuning in. I hope that your family is safe and healthy, and I hope that you are excited to cook with me. All right, so I'm going to start off with a welcome drink before we get into the real cooking. And the welcome drink that I'm going to be making to welcome you guys to my plant-based cooking session today is homemade ginger lemonade. I'm gonna show you guys how you can make a whole pitcher of lemonade with just 2 lemons and not having to squeeze any lemons and not having to remove any pits or anything. I'm gonna pop these in here. You can pop these in your food chopper. If you don't have my robot chef, you can do this in a food chopper. So I'm gonna show you guys how to make homemade ginger lemonade, all right? And then after that, I'm going to make a raw chopped veggie salad out of broccoli and red bell pepper and apples and pine nuts and olive oil and vinegar and agave, and it is going to be the best raw chopped veggie salad you guys have ever tasted. I promise you that. I don't like eating broccoli raw. I really don't, I promise you. But this raw chopped veggie salad tastes amazing. It's the only time I eat broccoli raw, so I'm really excited to share that with you guys too. Oh, Jacqueline's here. Hi, Jacqueline. Jacqueline is my cousin. She is tuning in all the way from South Africa right now. She can't be with her mom today either because of travel restrictions. But Jacqueline, mwah, thank you so much for being here. I miss you so much. And yes, this is my mom's apron. She gave it to me. I will cook for shoes. Anyone wants to give me shoes? I will take more shoes, even though I have over 100 pairs of shoes. Goran is here. Hey, Goran. Goran, what's going on, love? Well, Goran is actually the one that inspired me to go from vegetarian to vegan. So I owe a lot of my plant-based cooking inspiration comes from him. So I love you. Thanks for tuning in. And DJ Raponce is watching. Hey, honey, what's going on? Whoop, whoop, Jacqueline. Hey, Raw Dog Biggity. You guys got some awesome usernames, I'll tell you that. Raw Dog Biggity, what's going on? So yes, and just to pick up where I left off, the last thing that we are going to be making today, my favorite thing that I'm excited to share with you guys, is homemade marinara sauce. I'm gonna show you guys how to make your own tomato sauce, guys. And after you make this tomato sauce, I promise you will never buy store-bought sauce ever again. It is the best marinara sauce I've ever tasted in my life, and I know it's gonna be the best you've ever tasted. So, and it's healthy. I don't add salt, I don't add sugar, I don't cook with that stuff because you don't need it when the food tastes this good. So I'm excited to cook with you guys. Thank you for everyone for tuning in. I know we got some people here already. Kilbert Santos, Adam Stern, what's going on, guys? Sending lots of love to all of your beautiful mothers around the world. Happy Mother's Day. And are you guys ready? Are you guys ready to get started? If you don't know about me, real quick recap. My name is Cheryl Martinez. I recently went from vegetarian to vegan, and I recently lost my job due to the quarantine. I worked in the entertainment industry, and there are no entertainment industry gigs right now. So since the quarantine and since the pandemic, I have switched over my purpose in life to helping people eat healthy and trying to help change the world and inspire people to just live a kinder, more sustainable lifestyle. So So that is why I am doing this plant-based cooking class right now, and that's why it's free, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And yeah, this is my new purpose, so I'm really excited to be here sharing my new passion with you guys. And I know we're gonna have some fun cooking because I used to order food from Seamless, Uber Eats all the time, guys, all the time. I'm guilty of that. I never cooked at home this much, but cooking at home is so important right now because it is the safest way to eat to protect yourselves from getting COVID-19. So if you are ordering a lot of takeout, it's a little bit nerve-wracking. You have to take a lot of extra steps to sanitize it, microwave it and all that, and no one really wants to use the microwave anyway. So I'm gonna hopefully inspire you guys to cook more at home, and that is the goal for today. Nathan Reed, hi sweetheart, thanks for tuning in, and happy Mother's Day to your beautiful wife as well. All right guys, so let's start with the welcome drink. To welcome you to my plant-based cooking class, we are going to make homemade ginger lemonade out of just 2 lemons, no squeezing required, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. So I'm going to be using my robot chef today, but like I said, you are welcome to use a food chopper, blender, whatever appliances you guys have, so you can make this along with me right now, okay? All right, so step 1, I click on homemade lemonade, I click on start cooking. The first thing we have to do is add some sugar. Now I don't like adding sugar to any of my recipes, so I'm going to introduce you guys to a little secret of mine, which is monk fruit. If you haven't heard of monk fruit, this is my new best friend. You can get it on Amazon, and it is amazing. It is a sugar substitute that looks and tastes just like sugar, but it's not sugar. In fact, it's gluten-free, non-GMO, 0 calories, 0 glycemic index, 0 carbs, naturally rich in antioxidants, and it browns just like sugar does. All right, guys, so I'm gonna show you what this looks like. This is it for any recipe that calls for sugar and you want something to be a little sweeter. I highly recommend monk fruit. In fact, I even recommend it to my grandmother, like anyone, if you're trying to be conscious of how much sugar intake you have, or even if you know anyone who's suffering from diabetes, recommend monk fruit, guys. This is the best sugar substitute ever invented, and I just discovered it recently, so I'm really happy to share it with you guys. So this is what it looks like. I'll show you the inside. You can see it looks just like sugar. Can you guys see that? Yeah. All right, so 3.5 ounces of sugar is what my robot is saying to add. But again, I don't even really need that much sugar in my life. Even though we're not using sugar and I could put this whole bag in there, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna put a little bit of the monk fruit just to make the lemonade a little bit sweeter. All right, guys, so here we go. I'm adding the monk fruits. And what's great about my robot chef is that it's weighing it for me right now. So I can see exactly how much I'm putting in. And I'm gonna move the camera closer so you guys can see this. Here we go. There we go. That's better, right? So if you see right here, it's weighing how much sugar I'm putting in for me, which is great. If you don't have a kitchen scale, this kind of takes care of that for me. So you can see the weight changing as I add the sugar. If you guys need me to adjust anything on the camera, let me know. We got Swerve Hits. Hey, thanks for tuning in. So here we go. I know it is awesome, G, right? All right, so I'm gonna stop right there at a little over 2 ounces because that is enough sweetness for me. And I click next. And you are going to see this magic that's about to happen right now. I'm gonna turn this all the way to 10. It is grinding the sugar for me. It is grinding the sugar in a matter of seconds, guys. Let me show you what this looks like now. So, because you don't want your lemonade to have like, you know, hard sugary pieces in it. So this grinds it to a powder. The sugar I just showed you was just grinded to this powder. Really, really cool. All right, so now the next step is to add your 2 lemons. So literally, you just pop your lemons in there. You can slice them in half if you want. Here are my lemons. I'm just gonna throw the entire lemons inside with the pits, with the ends, the whole thing, okay? Boom. Where's the background music? Oh, well, I wasn't sure if I should add background music, G. I wasn't sure if if that would like be distracting or if there'd be like YouTube copyright things. But yeah, I'll think about the music for next time. Anyway, so I popped those 2 lemons in. I click next. Put on the lid. And again, you can do this in a food chopper if you don't have my robot chef. Click next. And in 2 seconds, I'm going to turn this off. In 2 seconds, those lemons, I'm going to show you. Oop. Look like this. How cool is that? 2 seconds it took to make my lemons look like this. 2 seconds, guys. How cool is that? All right. Now I click next, and it says to add 34 ounces of water. Okay. I recommend using cold filtered water, and you can see it's going to weigh it as I put the water in. There we go. It's okay if your measurements aren't exactly perfect, as long as they are close enough, that's fine. Throw the top on, click next, and it's just gonna mix it together for a little bit. Easy breezy. So now you're wondering, I know you're wondering that, don't you want your lemonade to be smooth? This has a bunch of pieces in it, right? I'm gonna show you how easy it is to sift this with my little robot. But if you don't have a robot, you're gonna need like a mesh strainer or something like that for your next step, okay? And Jacqueline just asked a question, so it grinds with the rind. Absolutely. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Okay. So this is the coolest part. This is an attachment that my robot chef comes with. But again, you can use any type of strainer if you don't have a robot chef. Hey, Giancarlo Gamboa, what's going on? I'm telling you, I love the names you guys have. So I pop this right in here. But first I'm going to show you what it looks like again. So here is what the inside looks like with all the lemon pieces floating around. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put the ginger in. I meant to throw this in with the lemon, but that's okay. We can have ginger lemonade next time. This is just gonna be regular lemonade. But this is the ginger piece that I was gonna put in. Look at how awesome and beautiful this ginger is that I got from Whole Foods. Is that not the biggest chunk of ginger you've ever seen? But yeah, so I'm gonna put this in my robot. This right here, this little clip, helps keep this in place, see? And now I'm gonna take my pitcher, and it's going to strain it. Let's see if you can see that, yeah. Going to strain it right through there. And then we have perfectly delicious, fresh, homemade lemonade. How cool is that, guys? I'm telling you, I really wish I could share this welcome drink with you guys right now because it is the yummiest, most delicious, most refreshing lemonade I have ever tried in my entire life. And the fact that I can't share it with you guys is just so sad because all I want to do is just give it to everyone that's watching right now. It just smells so refreshing. Oh my God. I'm going to devour this in a little bit, but I'm not going to make you watch me drink it because that would be mean. All right, let me put this aside. And now that the lemonade is done, we're going to move on to our next meal, which is the homemade chopped raw veggie salad. Now, the ingredients that you're going to need for this one is a head of broccoli, 1 red bell pepper, 1 apple, pine nuts, olive oil, vinegar, black pepper, Dijon mustard, and agave nectar. If you don't have agave nectar, you can use maple syrup or coconut nectar, whatever sweetener you want, okay? answer some of the questions right here. Oh, Ada Soin, thanks for tuning in. Roberto Arcangeli, if I'm pronouncing that right, hi. And yes, Jacqueline, it is so awesome. It does everything. It's like my all-in-one dream machine. And I'm gonna show you how it can do like multi-level cooking later on in this live stream too. It's this machine has literally changed my life, but it is kind of pricey. But if anyone is interested, I do have a free shipping code. Just DM me, I'll give you guys the free shipping code. I also have more info about this on my website, veganercooking.com. But the purpose of this stream is to teach you some fun, healthy, plant-based recipes. It's not to try to get you to buy my robot. If you want it, that's awesome. But what I really want to do is share some of my favorite recipes with you guys today. All right, so yeah, even the imaginary ginger, I know. It's okay. Sometimes I make it with the ginger, sometimes I make it plain with just the lemons, and sometimes I'll take different fruit and throw that in there. So if I want a strawberry lemonade, I'll add some strawberries in with the lemons and chop all that up together. Or I'll add some blueberries and make blueberry lemonade, or I'll add raspberries and make raspberry lemonade. I mean, the options are endless. I mean, everyone loves lemonade, so why not make it every freaking day and just change it up, right? Okay, so again, this raw chopped veggie salad that we're gonna make next, I can't express this enough. I don't like eating raw broccoli. I don't like it at all. I don't like the way it tastes eating it raw. But this raw chopped veggie salad with all these different ingredients combined together with the apples and the pine nuts and the dressing and all that, it tastes so freaking good. And you can get like the benefits of eating raw veggies and just like devour. Everyone I've served this veggie salad to has devoured it, like licked our bowls clean. So that's why I'm so excited to share the salad with you guys. All right, you ready to make it? So if you have all your ingredients ready, awesome, you can make it with me. You're just gonna need a food chopper for this, a big food chopper, and you're gonna need if you aren't ready to make it now, I'm gonna save this live stream so you can come back and make it anytime you want. And also this chopped veggie salad recipe is also on my website, veganercooking.com, so you can go and make it anytime you want. Hey Stan, Phil Loans, and Corey D, thanks for tuning in, guys. This is my free plant-based cooking class for everyone that just tuned in. And right now I'm about to make a raw chopped veggie salad that'll be the best veggie salad you've ever tasted in your life. So now what I'm gonna do is go back to my recipes and I'm gonna tell my robot what I want to cook next. My mom just tuned in. Hey mom, happy Mother's Day. Everyone say happy Mother's Day to my mom. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I love you, Mom. Mom, I'm wearing the apron you gave me. We'll cook for shoes. My favorite apron. And I had to wear it on Mother's Day since my mom passed this apron down to me. This was her apron. So I love you, Mom. Happy Mother's Day. I wish we were together right now. But thank you for watching, and I'm glad that we can hang out here on my live stream. Hi, Anya Abrams. What's going on? You guys, it's so great that I can chat with you guys here on the live stream and hopefully help you guys and inspire you guys to eat healthier plant-based meals. So here we go. We are about to make the raw chopped veggie salad. This is a broccoli salad with red pepper and pine nuts and some other goodies that makes it taste amazing. Suzanne, hey Suzanne. Suzanne actually just got my robot chef. She just got one for herself and right in time for Mother's Day. And I also want to give a very, very, very special Mother's Day shout out to my Aunt Suzanne. I love you all so much. Thank you for my family, my friends, for everyone that's here who wants to eat healthier and cook more at home. And I'm really excited to share my favorite recipes with you guys. Okay, so here we're up next with the broccoli salad, my favorite raw chopped veggie salad. So I'm going to put my mixing bowl back inside and I click start cooking. So my robot is gonna tell me exactly what to put in. So I don't have to really think about anything. I don't really have to do any work, but yet I feel like a pro chef, which is awesome. This guy just kind of does it all and I can take the credit, so that's cool. Anyway, so the first thing is to add the broccoli. So it says 10 ounces of broccoli, but it's okay to just put in your full broccoli head, however much broccoli one broccoli head gave you. As long as it's around 10 ounces, that is fine. You just kind of want to be aware, if you're using a food chopper, how much space you have in your food chopper and how much stuff you can fit in there. Okay, so this is about 9 ounces of broccoli florets, so that's perfect. I click next. Now it says to add in your red bell pepper. So here is my red bell pepper. Let me know if you guys can see okay, or if you want me to move a little bit closer. I can go a little closer if you want. Okay. Oh, Suzanne, you love it. That's awesome. If I tested to check her amazing website with a ton of goodies on, that is awesome. Where do I get one of those? Jessica, you can get it on my website, beginnercooking.com. And if you just send me a message, I'm happy to give you a free shipping code. So this isn't my product, but I signed up to be a consultant for this product because I loved it that much and I wanted to be able to share it with others. So that's why I have access to the free shipping codes and other cool goodies like that. So you can learn more about it right on my website, beginnercooking.com, where I have the link to buy it. And also you can just send me a message and I'm happy to give you guys the free shipping codes. All right. Okay. So after I add the bell pepper, now we're going to add the apple. So again, just 1 apple is all you need. Throw that in there. Click next. And now it says 1 ounce of pine nuts. So here are my pine nuts. I got a new Whole Foods delivery to do this stream for you guys. I love pine nuts. So as I sprinkle them in, you're gonna see that the weight is gonna start changing. And if you don't have pine nuts, you can use any nuts, guys. Any nuts is fine for this. It's okay to alter the recipes slightly to whatever you have in your kitchen just to make things easier, because I know it is difficult to find certain ingredients now during the quarantine with how crazy the supermarkets have been. So after you add your nuts, the next thing you want to add is your olive oil. So here I am gonna add the olive oil. Again, you can see the weight is changing. And again, if you don't have a robot chef, you can easily do this in a large food chopper. All right, so here you can see the weight is increasing as I add the olive oil. Okay, almost done, perfect, 1 ounce. Next, add your vinegar. So listen guys, any vinegar will work, whatever vinegar you have in your house. White balsamic vinegar, fruit vinegar, red wine vinegar, apple cider vinegar. I'm going to use today white wine vinegar just to change it up a little bit. You can see that right here. Hey Eddie, thanks for tuning in. What's going on? Okay, here we have 1/2 ounce. It's gonna weigh that. There we go, my 1/2 ounce of vinegar, done. I click next. Now it says honey, but since I am doing plant-based, I'm using agave nectar instead of honey. And again, you could use maple syrup, you could use coconut nectar, whatever sweetener you want. So this says 1 teaspoon. I'm just gonna eyeball it. That's good. However much you want is fine. And some mustard. 1.5 teaspoons of mustard. Again, I'm just gonna eyeball it. My fingers are getting messy. There we go. Let me go wipe my hand real quick. All right, after the mustard, it says to add salt. Now, I don't add salt to anything I cook because this tastes great without it. All these recipes taste great without it. So any chance you have in your life to decrease the amount of salt intake, just do it, guys. Just do it. All right, so I skip that and click next. Now it says to add some black pepper. So I'm gonna sprinkle some black pepper to taste. However much you prefer is fine. And then I click next, and I put the top on, and I click next, and now in 5 seconds, watch this. Chopping this up, chopping all of that together in 5 seconds and my salad is done. Yes, Jacqueline, amen. No salt, no sugar. You just don't need it, guys. Hey, Josh Octane, thanks for tuning in. Okay, I click next. I'm gonna show you guys what this looks like. Here is my raw chopped veggie salad with pine nuts, broccoli, red bell pepper, agave nectar, olive oil, black pepper. It's just, oh my God, it's so much yumminess combined in one. And it just, and apples, the apples add the sweetness too. And it just makes every bite taste perfect, guys, perfect. I promise you were going to love me and thank me for this salad, all right? It's so healthy and so delicious. And people who don't like veggies love this salad, all right? So you guys got to try that. Okay, so I am going to put this aside. And again, all I want to do is share it with you. But unfortunately, since this is virtual, I'll just, give you the virtual air. There you go. Okay. All right, next up, the next thing we're gonna make, you see how quick I'm moving through these recipes? The next thing that we're gonna make, which I'm really excited to share this recipe with you guys. It's my favorite homemade marinara sauce recipe. And it is so delicious that once you try this, you will never, ever, ever buy store-bought tomato sauce again. And it's easy to make, and even better, you can use fresh tomatoes, or you can use canned tomatoes. The recipe tastes awesome both ways. I've tried it both ways, all right? So, but if you buy canned tomatoes, I recommend looking for the can that says no salt added and non-BPA lining. Okay, I got this at Whole Foods, and again, you're gonna need for this recipe, you need 2 cans of diced tomatoes or about 30 ounces of fresh tomatoes. You're going to need garlic cloves, black pepper, basil, oregano, and thyme. That's all you need to make the best sauce of your life. Xiomara Lopez Rodriguez just tuned in from Puerto Rico. Hi, sweetheart. Happy Mother's Day to you. Sending lots of love and blessings to your family. Oh my gosh. Hi, Tito Grams. Thanks for tuning in. Jacqueline asked, are these recipes written on beginnercooking.com? Yes, that chopped veggie salad recipe is on beginnercooking.com, and the marinara sauce recipe will be on there soon. And I have tons of other plant-based recipes. Every time I make something amazing with this thing, I add it to my website so that I can share it with you guys. And I add new recipes every single day. So definitely check out beginnercooking.com. And you guys can try any of these recipes at home. And I make sure to only post the quick, easy, and delicious ones. That's what I care about. I'm all about saving time. I have this thing about time. Gordon knows me. He always saying how I always hate wasting time, and he laughs at me about it. So I don't do stuff if it takes too long. I don't do stuff if it's too tedious or anything like that. But I think that's why I love this robot so much, since he does so much for me. That I only do recipes that are quick and easy and taste freaking amazing. So that's my motto. All right, guys, let me just answer any other questions. Ivan Nunes, thanks for tuning in. Jessica, oh, I'm so glad you're gonna make this one, Jess. Let me know when you try it. That's awesome. And it's so great talking to all you guys right now. You're all just brightening up my day, seriously, like brightening up my day. And I just want to, again, make a really big shout out to all the fabulous moms right now in the world. I know a lot of us can't be with our moms because of the quarantine and because of the travel restrictions. That, it makes me feel good to be doing something special with you guys on such a special, important day. All right, so do you have all your ingredients for the marinara sauce? Are you ready? Oh, and by the way, what I'm going to be putting the marinara sauce on are these fresh zucchini noodles. But you can use any pasta you want. You can use Banza pasta. I love Banza pasta. If you guys haven't heard of Banza, it's pasta made out of chickpeas, and they have all different kinds of pasta as well. Like this is the linguine, but if you haven't heard of Banza, Whole Foods sells it. You guys will love this. Highly recommend it. So this marinara sauce, you can have it with anything you want, but today I'm going to steam the zucchini noodles on top of my robot while the sauce is cooking underneath. And that's gonna be a really cool thing to watch, so stay tuned for that. All right, Louie Cantino just joined. That's my cousin Louie tuning in from California right now. Mr. Hollywood is here. Hey, Lou. Lou is a big time Hollywood videographer, guys. So if you have any tips for me, Lou, on my live stream, how to make it look more fabulous, just let me know. But so happy that you guys are all here with me. Love you guys. All right, so are you guys ready to make the best homemade tomato sauce you've ever tried in your life? All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Here I go back to my recipes. I click on marinara sauce and I click start cooking. So the first thing you're gonna need is 4 ounces of yellow onions. So that's about half an onion this size, 4 ounces, just so you know, like half an onion is fine. You don't have to measure it exactly, okay? Now real quick, before I do that, I just need to rinse my bowl this way. This way I can use the same bowl for the marinara sauce. And you guys can see that's what's left over from the lemonade. This is the pulp that's left over from the lemonade after we strained the lemonade earlier. You can see. This is our lemon. For those of you just tuning in, this was our fresh lemonade recipe, easy breezy. I didn't have to chop or squeeze any lemons to make this. And this was our raw chopped veggie salad recipe. And this recipe is on my website, 𝑽𝒂𝒓𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒓𝒂. If you're just tuning in and you want to try this, that is what we've made so far. So I'm going to empty this pulp in the garbage right now. But you know, if you have a garbage disposal, you can just put this pulp in your garbage disposal and it will freshen up your garbage disposal and just kind of clean it and make it smell amazing. But I'm going to throw that out because I just quickly want to clean the bowl so I can reuse it to make our homemade marinara sauce. And excuse me if you can see my shorts. These are pajama shorts that I'm wearing right now because, you know, this is home cooking. We all just want to be comfortable during the quarantine. I got people laughing at me in the background right now. All right, I'm gonna bring the camera back over. We got our bowl nice and clean. Are you guys ready to make my favorite pasta sauce? All right, here we go. Let's just see who else is tuned in. Vanja, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in. Okay, Goran, just write veganercooking.com just to make it easier. VEGINNER cooking.com. And thank you for sharing the link. Mwah. Love you, love you. All right, so the first step is to add your onions. To save time for you guys, I already got my half an onion right here. I'm gonna pop that in. Again, about 4 ounces is fine. Look at that, perfect 4 ounces. Let me bring this a little closer for you again so you can see better. And you click next. 1 garlic clove. I'm gonna put 2 garlic cloves because I like the taste of garlic a lot. So there we are, my 2 garlic cloves. And use fresh garlic, guys. You know, just, it's what's great about this, it chops it up for me, so it saves the extra step of having to chop the garlic, but fresh garlic makes such a difference. Buy your garlic fresh. All right, next step is add 2 ounces of olive oil. Here we go. And you can see the weight changing as I add my olive oil. Love you guys. We're getting there, we're getting there. I got this fancy olive oil thing, but it takes a long time for it to come out, so just bear with me. In fact, I actually gave this to my mom, and then she didn't want it, so I took it back. So now it's my olive oil thing. Ooh, a little over 2 ounces, but that's okay. Got distracted. Click next. Now, I'm just gonna show you guys real quick what this looks like. Here is the garlic, onion, and olive oil, okay? The garlic, onion, and olive oil. And I don't have to chop anything. My robot is going to chop it for me. And again, if you don't have a robot chef and you are making this recipe with me right now, you can chop this all up in your food chopper, right? So I click next and I turn to speed 5. And in 5 seconds, it chops everything in 5 seconds. I click next. And I'm going to show you what that looks like. That is the garlic, the onions, and the olive oil all chopped together in 5 seconds. I didn't have to do any work. My robot did it all. That's why I love him. It's my baby. It's my baby right here. Okay, now he is going to saute it for me. So, 7 minutes. He's gonna do the work, and I'm gonna sit here and hang out with you guys for the 7 minutes while he's sauteing it. I don't have to sit there in front of the pan. I don't have to go and move the garlic and oil around and wonder, you know, am I browning it? Am I burning it? Blah, blah, blah. What's great about him is that he picks the perfect temperature and knows the perfect temperature to cook everything at. So everything comes out perfectly pristine. And he also picks the perfect temperature to keep all of the nutrients at its best quality as well. So that I really loved. Don't let Christian hear what, Gordon? What do you want? Don't want him to hear? Oh my goodness. Hi, Jessica Red Navarro. If you just tuned in, I hope one day I'm able to. Jessica, I'm telling you, I'm not trying to encourage people to go vegan. I'm just trying to encourage people to eat more healthy plant-based meals, because I promise you will feel a difference in your body, in your mind, in your soul, and you will be helping the animals, you'll be helping the planet, and you will be helping your health. So that's why I just want to share some of my favorite plant-based meals so you can start slowly incorporating them into your diet. And if you start with these really, really yummy ones, then it'll be easy. So that is my purpose and what I'm trying to do here with you guys today. And to make my life easier, I recently got one of these. This is my robot chef. You can learn more about it on my website, beginnercooking.com. I loved this thing so much because he has over 50,000 fully guided recipes, literally step by step. All I have to do is push the buttons and he tells me exactly what ingredients to put in. So when I started using this, I was like, holy shit, like this is freaking awesome. I'm like, I need to find out how I can share this with other people, because this is actually a German product. It is new to the US, but it is huge all over the world. In fact, in Spain, 1 in every 3 households has one of these things. And I only think that it's a matter of time before all the households in the US has one of these as well. But it's in 70 countries and it's been blowing up. So I'm really excited that I recently became a consultant for them. So now I have the opportunity to share this with you guys, and hopefully it can change your life as much as it has changed my life and made me, it just inspired me to cook healthier. It inspired me to cook more at home, and it saves a shitload of time because, like I said, I'm not sauteing it right. The onion and garlic right now. I didn't chop the onion and garlic. He did it all. So yeah. Oh yeah, I know. And my eyes are watering from the onions, Jacqueline. You're right. Isn't that like so annoying when you're chopping onions and your eyes are like tearing and you're ruining your makeup and stuff? Yeah. Well, I don't have to deal with that anymore either. So Jessica, that is what it is. It is my robot chef. So you can get it at beginnercooking.com. I shared a link to buy it right there. And I also, since I'm a consultant, I have access to free shipping codes. So if anyone wants a free shipping code, just hit me up, send me a message, and I will create a voucher for you. I have to create individual vouchers. It's not just like one random code. I have to create it per person. But I'm happy to give you guys that, and you'll save like $50 on shipping. So, let me see what else you guys are writing. I have leaky gut psoriasis and I've been trying to eat cleaner, but it's hard. Oh my God, you know that I had something similar. I had functional dyspepsia. I'm not sure if you've heard of functional dyspepsia. It's a little kind of embarrassing even admitting it, but you know, obviously the point of this is to help people, so I'm keeping it real. But, and I used to take FD-Guard pills like almost all the time after I ate a meal, because I would immediately get like inflammation and bloated and gassy and just like really uncomfortable, so uncomfortable that I'd have to wait so long before I could eat another meal because I'd have to wait for my stomach to feel better. And so since I've transitioned to a plant-based diet, that has gone away. My inflammation, my bloating has gone away. My face cleared up. I used to suffer from acne and that went away. My congestion went away. I used to have like my nose would just be running all the time. So when I started seeing these personal results from switching to a plant-based diet, I was just like, I was in shock. And I knew I had to help other people, you know, experience some of these benefits because it's a game changer. Speaking of game changers, there's a movie on Netflix called Game Changers where it actually tells you all the benefits of a plant-based diet. It features a lot of like Olympian athletes, and they all share how when they went plant-based, they all got stronger and more powerful and more energy and blah, blah, blah. So that's a really cool movie on Netflix to check out if you have Netflix and are looking to quarantine and chill. Let me see what else you guys have said. Okay. Mathis. Hi, Mathis. How are you? Thanks for tuning in. Mathis is a famous, fabulous dancer. You guys got to check out some of his work. Zio, you're falling in love with my robot? Well, I am happy to help you get one. And like I said, I can get you the free shipping code if you want it. Go to beginnercooking.com. I share all the details about it on my website, everything you need to know. I explain all the details about what it does. It literally replaces like almost every kitchen appliance you own, and it also replaces your stove. And it cleans itself. It cleans itself. Like it does everything. I don't even have to wash pots and pans anymore because I'm not using my stove. Like, guys, I love this thing so much. I really, really do. Anyway, all right, so we only have 1 minute left of the sauteing, and then we're going to move on to the next step, which is adding the tomatoes and the spices. Okay? Jessica said that's exactly why I'm changing to a plant-based diet, as I have digestive issues and inflammation. Girl, I hear you. And in a matter of weeks, I felt better. And another thing I'm going to share with you guys that I probably shouldn't is you can eat. I eat more now on a plant-based diet, and I go to the bathroom more now on a plant-based diet. I was lucky if I went to the bathroom maybe like once a day before I went plant-based. Now I go twice a day, easy, sometimes even 3 times. I cannot believe it. Like my body, like my digestive system is just flowing. It's flowing, and it's just so beautiful. Like sometimes when I'm like, this is a miracle. Like this is a freaking miracle. I just can't believe it. I just can't believe it sometimes. Oh, Kathleen Avery just tuned in. Happy Mother's Day, Kathleen. Aww. You guys, for everyone that's just tuning in, happy Mother's Day to all the wonderful, fabulous mothers in the world. And thanks for tuning in. We are doing a free plant-based cooking class right now. I launched a new site called beginnercooking.com to help people, inspire them to eat healthier and live kinder and learn to cook. So definitely check out my site, beginnercooking.com. Jessica, you have to go. Well, thank you for tuning in. I'm so glad you were here, Jessica. Like I said, I'm going to post this recipe on my site so you can see it later. My Aunt Sharon just tuned in. Hi, Sharon. Welcome and happy Mother's Day. Everyone say happy Mother's Day to my Aunt Sharon is here too. Sharon is tuning in all the way from upstate New York. She's really far, and I'm sad I can't be with her today either, but I'm so glad that I can be here with you guys virtually. So Jessica, I'm excited for your journey too, and I am happy to help you every step of the way. Like I said, I lost my job, so this is what I'm doing full time right now, just helping people eat healthier. So whatever you need, whenever you need, hit me up and I will be there for you, girl. You got this, you got this. We can do this, all right? Okay, so yeah, shout out to everyone that's still here, that's still cooking with me, and shout out to all the mothers. And right now we are in the middle of making homemade marinara sauce that once you taste the sauce, you will never buy store-bought sauce again. And like I said, you can use fresh tomatoes or you can use canned tomatoes to make this recipe. But if you use canned tomatoes, choose the can that says no salt added and non-BPA lining, okay? All right, so we are at the next step. And my robot is telling me to add 30 ounces of crushed tomatoes, but I'm gonna show you real quick. you could see he just sauteed the onions and the garlic and the olive oil for me. He sauteed it all for me, which was so sweet of him. I just love him when he does stuff for me. And now we're gonna add the tomatoes. So again, a can of diced tomatoes is fine, but I'm gonna use fresh tomatoes because why not? Whenever you have access to fresh, choose the fresh. Okay, here we go. It already smells so good. Like the smell of the sauteed peppers and onions is just like, that aroma is just, oh, it's amazing right now. If you guys were in my kitchen right now, you would be salivating with these yummy smells going on. All right, so there are my 30 ounces of tomatoes. I click next, and it says to add sugar. But are we gonna add sugar? No, because this sauce tastes great without it. You don't need the added sugar and the added salt and all that stuff, guys. I promise you, the food tastes awesome without it. If you do wanna make something a little bit sweeter, use an alternative like monk fruit or coconut nectar or agave nectar or whatever you have in your kitchen, maple syrup. All right, guys? So I'm gonna skip the sugar. And next it says to add salt. Again, doesn't need salt. This sauce is awesome without it. So I skip the salt and I click next. Now it says to add 5 to 10 fresh basil leaves. So as you can see back here, I am growing fresh basil, but my basil is still a baby plant right now. So I can't use the fresh basil right now as much as I would love to. So I'm going to use dry basil instead. And again, whatever you have in your kitchen is fine. All right, guys? If you don't have fresh basil, it still tastes awesome with the dry basil. Just keep your life simple. All right? So here we are, adding the basil. I'm gonna add a lot of basil because I like basil. Yes, Sharon, my Aunt Sharon is the one that put me on to maple syrup. That used to be my favorite Christmas gift every year. My Aunt Sharon would get me a fresh, pure maple syrup all the way from Vermont. It was amazing, amazing. Oh, you like my hair, Sharon? Well, my hair falls out constantly, and I didn't want my hair to get in any of the food, so that's why I put it up, so this way we didn't have any problems. Anyway, after the basil, it says to start cooking, but I actually want to add a little bit more spices. So I'm going to recommend adding thyme and oregano because this is how I make my sauce. So you don't have to use whatever spices you love and whatever spices you want. But this is how I've mastered my own sauce because I have enjoyed getting creative in the kitchen lately and just kind of changing things up to my liking. And then here we are, we're gonna add a little thyme. Okay. All right, guys. So now I put my lid on, my robot chef, I click next, and he is going to cook this sauce for me in 20 minutes while I sit there and do nothing. But what's even cooler about this thing is it comes with this attachment for steaming things. So I'm gonna put this attachment on top like this, and I'm going to have the steam from the sauce steam my zoodles, my zucchini noodles, while it's cooking the sauce. So that is another reason why I love this thing, because he can cook up to 4 things at the same time, which saves time, saves energy, saves you having to wash more things. So I'm gonna go and put my zoodles in here real quick. Before we start cooking, I'm gonna drop these in. You can see, here are my zucchini noodles. I'm gonna put that on top. Add the lid. And here he is cooking my sauce in here, steaming my zucchini noodles in here at the perfect temperature. And that's the key thing. I love how I don't have to figure out, what temperature to cook things on the stove, because the robot chooses the perfect temperature to retain the nutrients, guys. That's why you shouldn't be microwaving things, because you lose nutrients when you microwave things, and on the stove you don't know what temperature you're doing. So that's what's so cool about him, is that he just automatically knows the perfect temperature. So I love this. Smoked paprika, yes, I use smoked paprika all the time, Louis. Smoked paprika is a game changer for vegans, because it can make anything taste like bacon. So I cook with that all the time, Lou. In fact, I don't eat mushrooms. I don't like the taste of mushrooms, but if I put smoked paprika on some mushrooms and pop that in the toaster oven, it makes the mushrooms taste like bacon. No joke. Also, you can put smoked paprika on chickpeas, and you can roast the chickpeas and kind of have like a nice smoked crunchy chickpeas. That's another really cool dish to try. So I recommend that too. And yeah, so for the next 20 minutes, it's going to make everything for me, and I will show you guys real quick. I'll take the phone a little bit closer. You can see up close. There we go. Hard to hold the phone like that. I'll put the phone back, but yeah. All right, you have to get some for Craig, Sharon? Totally, he will love it. There's even a really cool recipe I'm gonna add soon for bacon carrot strips, where you slice the carrots really thin and then add the smoked paprika and also liquid smoke to the carrots, and you can make your carrots taste like bacon. Like there's all these cool ways to be vegan now, that, you know, it's just it's amazing what people have thought of, and now is the easiest time to do it too, because we live in a time where being vegan is becoming like super cool. Like more and more people are doing it, and more plant-based brands keep popping up everywhere, because plant-based brands know that that's a growing market. In fact, there was just an article published in Forbes recently that said that the plant-based market is like, it's taking over. It grew, the plant-based foods market grew like over 30% in like 2 years, which is ridiculous. So I'm excited, because it's easy to be plant-based now. In fact, a lot of people think that as a vegan, I've had to give up all of the foods that I love, but in fact, I haven't. What I've done is just switch to the kinder alternatives, because we're lucky to live in a time where there are so many kinder alternatives. I actually, I just recently did a post on social media where I shared my favorite alternative version of every single thing that I buy. So like, for example, my favorite cheese alternative is the 𝑽𝒂𝒓 brand. My favorite non-dairy milk alternative is the 𝑽𝒂𝒓𝒊𝒏𝒂𝒓 Farms brand. My favorite egg alternative is Just Eggs. And my favorite ice cream alternative is Not a Moo. If you guys haven't tried Not a Moo, that ice cream is incredible. Sharon says, go vegan, especially during coronavirus. Meat factory workers are getting sick. Yeah, it's scary. It's really a scary time right now. And I just want to express my love and blessings to all you guys. I hope everyone is staying as safe and healthy as possible. And that's why cooking from home is so important right now. I'm going to step a little further away from that, so I'm distracted by the noise. But yeah, cooking from home is just so important right now, because it's the safest way to be eating, is by making your own meals. So, you know, any opportunity to cook some yummy stuff at home, do it. And like I said, I have tons of awesome recipes on my website, veganercooking.com. Check it out. Here, Louie, I'll show you some of the cheese in my fridge right now. Hold on, let me open the fridge. This right here, 𝑽𝒂𝒓. This 𝑽𝒂𝒓 brand makes tons of vegan cheese alternatives. Everything from like cheddar to smoked Gouda to mozzarella to Parmesan. Their vegan Parmesan cheese like comes in blocks. You grate it just like regular Parmesan, and it tastes exactly the same, guys. Sometimes it even tastes better. And the thing about vegan cheese actually is less is more. You don't need to slather things with as much vegan cheese as you would regular dairy cheese, so that's cool too. Jessica, you're so excited to make these recipes? Awesome. Well, it makes me so excited to hear you say that because that was the goal of this, right? So you're making me so happy right now. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's the one you use and love it? Awesome, awesome, Jess. Another really good vegan cheese brand is Follow Your Heart. They make awesome vegan cheese as well. And let's see what else I have in here that I can show you guys. If you haven't heard of the brand's Kite Hill, this cream cheese is my favorite vegan cream cheese ever. And this is a chive flavor, but they have plain and all different other kinds of flavors. And this is really, really, really awesome too. So definitely recommend that as well. And oh, I wanted to show you guys something else. Aw, Goran attached my list of my favorites. You're so good, Goran. Thank you for all the promo, G. You got me. You got my back like you always do. That's my best buddy right there. I love you, G. Mwah. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, so what I want to show you guys is another thing I love about my robot chef is that it syncs via Wi-Fi with its own app. So this is what the app looks like. You can use the app on your phone, your iPad, your computer, like wherever. And you can search through their database of recipes. They have tons and like I said, over 50,000 plant-based recipes that are all step-by-step guided recipes. It tells you exactly what to do, and it can cook anything and everything. Like I said, guys, it replaces your stove and every single kitchen appliance you've ever owned. So what's cool about it is that no matter what you want to cook, and again, you can search by any dietary preference. There's tons of vegan options in here, even though this isn't really like a vegan machine. It cooks everything, but obviously I'm only cooking the vegan meals. But anyway, so whatever you pick, you can add and you can create lists of your favorite things. So I made lists of all of my favorite smoothie recipes, of all of my favorite spices, salads. You can make your own spices, your own dips, your own burgers, breakfast, soup, anything, snacks. I even made my own crackers with this thing. And it's, how cool is it to make your own vegan crackers out of different nuts and seeds and not have to worry about all the added preservatives and all the added extra ingredients and all the added salt and stuff like that. I feel so much, my tummy just feels so much better now that I'm not cooking with salt and stuff anymore. But yeah, so anyway, so these are all the recipes that I added to my own little albums of my favorites. And then I can go and plan. Let's say if I wanted to make this butternut squash black bean dish right here, right? I can click add to my shopping list, and then it'll take all the ingredients that you need from that recipe and formulate it into the shopping list for you. So it tells you exactly what you need to buy when you go food shopping to make that recipe. And that's freaking awesome. I mean, again, like, this robot is brilliant. He does everything. He knows everything. He handles everything for you, and he makes cooking at home so easy for me. Like, he's changed my life, and that's why I had to become a consultant so I can share it with you guys. I cook with this thing every day, a few times a day. He makes all my smoothies, all my meals, all my desserts, everything. In fact, next weekend, I think I'm going to do an all dessert live stream with you guys where I share some of my favorite vegan dessert recipes in this thing. What do you guys think about that? Would you come back? Would you watch another one with me? Hey, Brad. Thanks for tuning in, Brad. Hi, Christy. Thanks for tuning in, guys. For those of you that are just joining, I want to make a Mother's Day shout out to all the mothers watching right now and to your mothers. And all the mothers right now that can't be with their family because of travel restrictions and the quarantine like me. But I am wearing this apron that my mother passed down to me. We'll cook for shoes. If anyone wants to give me any shoes, thank you for this free cooking class. I will take the shoes right away. Oh, Suzanne, you have to go to the airport. But yes, you want to do this again? Awesome. Every week so we know what to cook. I would love that. If you guys want me to do this every week, I will be there for you and I will do this every week. So that would be amazing. Thank you for watching. Yay, Louie, you'd come back for desserts too? Awesome. I love you guys. I miss you guys. I'm so glad you're all here brightening up my day right now. And I hope that I am also brightening up yours we only have about 10 minutes left and my entire meal is done. Plus we have the appetizer salad that I'll show you guys again for those of you that just tuned in. This is the salad appetizer that we made, the raw chopped veggie salad. And then we also have fresh homemade lemonade, sugar-free, but it tastes sweet as hell. Oh my God. I just keep smelling this. And the aroma right now in my apartment from this sauce, from this homemade marinara sauce, is like the best smell in the world. The best. I wish I could be here you guys could be here so that I could feed you all this stuff right now. But I hope that you make it at home and then you think of me while you're eating the food and while you're enjoying it. I hope you think of me and I hope the food brightens your day and brightens your belly. It makes you feel amazing and makes you have more energy and makes you want to inspire the next person to eat healthier, and then that person inspires that next person to eat healthier, and it's a ripple effect of everyone helping each other eat healthier, eat kinder, and feel better. So that is the goal. I can open up my own kitchen restaurant. Whew, I don't know. That would be a lot of cooking, but I guess if I get multiple robot chefs and I line up all the robot chefs in a row and just bam, 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 pop everything in and then have them cooking all that stuff, then maybe I could. But yeah, with the multi-level cooking, you could easily cook for a family of 4 to 6 people in a matter of like half an hour. It's incredible how much food this thing can pop out. Like everything in here, just in here, it does 4 servings worth. So, I mean, I make meals ahead of time. I have leftovers. I can meal prep for the week. It's awesome. What Goran wants to know, what comes with the purchase of the robot? Comes with a lot of stuff, actually. So, this is the base. Then it comes with this mixing bowl. Then it comes with the lid. Then it comes with this 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒂 tray, which is for steaming. Then it comes with this extra tray, so I can put this tray underneath this lid, and I could put more food up here. Let's say, again, I'm a vegan, so I wouldn't put this here, but let's say if you had chicken or fish or some other thing you wanted to put up here, you can put that there, and then put the top on, and now you're cooking something here, you're cooking something here, you're cooking something here. And if you remember this sifter? I could put this sifter in here and I could steam rice or cook quinoa or some other grain here. So that's the 4 levels. So we have my super sauce, first level. Then we have my greens, second level. Then we have the steaming vegetables, third level. And then maybe you put some other vegetables on top here. The key to the levels is to do things in order of how much time things take to cook. So the stuff that cooks the fastest is what you want to put on top, okay? And then you work your way down from there. So that's that. And then, like I said, it also comes with, here's some more attachments. This is something that you can use instead of this, which is a splash guard. So if you're making anything that could potentially splash, this prevents that from happening. And again, the robot tells you when to use which attachment. So he'll tell me when to add this, when to add that, when to add this. And another cool thing that it does is it has this. It comes with this butterfly whisk. I can stick this butterfly whisk in the bottom of that bowl, and I can whip anything. You can use this to whip desserts, to make batters creamier, to make anything creamier, really. And also what else have I used it for? I mean, there are tons of recipes that this little butterfly whisk whipper has come in handy for. I mean, I use it to make, vegan cupcakes, vegan pies, all different kinds of stuff. And the other thing that it comes with is this spatula. So this spatula is really cool because, like I said, it has this little lip, and this lip goes in here to which holds this. So this way, if this is hot and I'm taking this out of here, I don't have to touch any of this, so I don't have to hurt myself with my with my fingers or anything like that. I don't have to handle it. And then this spatula is also pretty cool because you'll notice it has this thing here. So if I take this and put this inside that hole there, it'll stop. It'll make the spatula stop right before it hits the blade. So I can use this to mix things inside there. Some recipes call for you to do a little bit of some fancy stuff with this thing inside there while it's working its magic. So yeah, it does a lot of cool stuff, guys, a lot of cool stuff. Like I said, if you're interested in it, it is a little pricey, but I can get you a free shipping code, no problem. Just send me a message and I will create one of those vouchers for you. Like I said, I recently became a consultant for them because I love it that freaking much. And I just feel like a duty to pay it forward since it's still new to the US. But it has already blown up around the world. Like I said, it started in Germany years ago, then moved to Australia and Spain, and now it's in 70 countries. But new to the US. So if you want to get on board with this thing and be one of the first, now is the time. And then if you end up loving it as much as I do, I can help you become a consultant like me, because I have a feeling once you have one, you're going to want to pay it forward and share it with people too. So yeah, I mean, Goran just asked, are there payment plans? Yes. If you don't want to buy it all at once, they do have payment plan options as well. And that's all said there. And also it comes with a 30-day money back guarantee, guys. So, oh, look who just tuned in. 𝒁𝒐𝒐𝒅𝒍𝒆🔄, thanks for tuning in. Happy Mother's Day if you're a mom. Shout out to all the mothers again around the world, the fabulous moms. I think being a mom is one of the best and hardest jobs ever. I'm only a mom to fur babies, but I have the best mom in the world, and I love her, and she's here watching right now. And if those of you who just tuned in, I'll show you what we made today, and I'm going to let this video rock, so I'm not going to delete it, so you can always go back and play this back later at another time. But we started off with homemade fresh lemonade, and then we made a raw chopped veggie salad, which is the best veggie salad you will ever taste in your life. It has pine nuts and apples and a whole bunch of other goodies in it. And right now we are making homemade marinara sauce out of fresh tomatoes, and on top here we are steaming zucchini noodles with the steam from that sauce. And my robot chef over here is cooking it all for me. I'm just sitting here hanging with you guys, chatting with you guys, while he's doing all the work, and he's making it perfect, in the perfect temperature, and he knows exactly what to do. And yay, crazy-eyed Pearly. Yes, my baby, my crazy-eyed Pearly is my fur baby that I'm a mom to. And Jacqueline, happy Mother's Day to you too, because you have so many fur babies. You know, I mean, the fur baby moms need some shout-outs too, right? Shout out to all the fur baby mothers out there. We are loving, proud mothers as well. All right, guys, so we only have 2 minutes left, and these meals are done. All 3 of these things. You see how fast I made these things? And I could have been chilling, working on something else, hanging out, checking my social media, whatever else I wanted to be doing while this thing was doing all the work. So, I mean, it's a great time saver, and I'm all about saving time and making life easier and making life simpler. So, so yeah, mother of 2, Jacqueline, I know. Aww. And I'm sure you miss a lot of your fur babies too. Poor Jacqueline is stuck in South Africa. Even I don't want to say stuck because it's freaking amazingly beautiful and wonderful out there. But she can't be here with her fur babies and her mom on Mother's Day. Also because of the travel restrictions, just like me. So I feel for you, babe. But we are with them in our hearts and virtually, sending them lots of love and hugs always. My brother just tuned in. Hey, everyone say hi to my brother, Manny Martinez, who just tuned in. And normally I'd be with him and my mom today, but at least we're here. At least we're here together on Facebook, thanks to Facebook Live. Zio from Puerto Rico has to go. Oh, you're at work right now? Zio is actually a first responder, guys. Everyone thank Zio for all of her amazing work at the hospital. She is just, oh my God. Thank you, Zio. Thank you for everything that you do and for being a healthcare worker. And many blessings to you and your family, your beautiful family. I hope you guys stay safe. Zio actually has a pet rooster. A pet rooster. That's the cutest thing in the world that I love so much, that I love watching her rooster on social media. Anyway. You guys. All right, guys, so 10 seconds left, and our homemade marinara sauce is done. It is done, and I'm going to show it to you guys. But if you can smell it right now, the smell is the best part. You're missing out on the best part, guys, the smell. But you'll get to smell it when you try this recipe. And like I said, I will add this one to my site, and the salad recipe is already on my site. Okay, and it even tells me, serve it hot with pasta or as a sauce for vegetables. Why, thank you, robot. I didn't think of that. But that's the point. I don't have to think of anything because he tells me everything. All right, so here we go. I am going to remove this and show you guys my perfectly steamed zoodles that I didn't have to do any of the work. And now by steaming the vegetables, you preserve all of the nutrients, guys. It's the healthiest way to eat. These are my steamed zoodles. I didn't do a thing. My sauce cooked my zoodles. Who can say that? Who can say that, right? My sauce cooked my zoodles. So Sharon, your robot can be whatever you want it to be. It can be a she, a he, an it, a hubby, whatever anyone wants it to be. Everyone calls it whatever they want. I call it my robot chef. In fact, you can follow my robot chef on social media at my robot chef. And you can follow me at Vegan or Cooking. But yes, my robot deserved his own Instagram and his own Facebook and his own Twitter, so he got his own because he's that freaking cool. All right, guys, so now I'm going to show you my amazing, big, delicious, yummy sauce. Look at that. Now, if I want, I know some people like sauce that's like a little bit chunky, and some people like sauce that's smooth. So if I wanted the sauce to be a little smoother right now, I could just go to one of the many functions that this thing has. See all these functions? Scales, dough, turbo, pre-clean, kettle, blend, slow cook, sous vide, fermentation, rice cooker, thicken. It has all these different modes, but I could go to the blend mode, let's say, and I could put the top on, and I could give it a little quick blend to make it a smoother, creamier sauce. Now, I like it chunky, so I'm gonna leave it like that, but I'm just demoing to show you guys what you can do. I mean, it's really, really incredible. If you look at all of these different features, like I said, scales, it weighs anything, dough. It needs dough like a professional baker for you. You don't need to knead anything. Like, I never used to make like my own pizza dough and my own focaccia bread and stuff like that. I never used to make anything that required making dough and buying yeast and stuff like that. But now with this thing, because it's so easy, I make my own bread all the time, and it's so fresh and it's so yummy and it's so amazing. So yeah, it says dough mode, turbo mode. You can crush anything in this thing. The hardest chunks of ice, whatever you want, it'll crush it. Again, this is the cleaning mode because it cleans itself. The kettle mode, if you need to warm up like baby bottles and stuff like that, you can choose the temperature you want to warm things up with to make sure that you warm up milk or tea or whatever at the perfect temperature. Then there's the blending mode, the smoothie recipes. And this thing are endless, like the most delicious, amazing smoothie recipes, cocktail recipes. Oh my God, you can use blending for that. Then slow cooking. You can leave it to slow cook stuff overnight, which is really cool, and not have to worry about that. And then there's sous vide for like vacuum packed stuff to make things like really juicy and really tender. Then there's the fermentation mode. You can make your own yogurt with the fermentation mode. There's the rice cooker mode. Make the rice. And then there's the thicken mode as well. If you want to like thicken sauces or just make anything thicker, you can use the thicken mode. So the modes are endless. The things that it does is endless. But my favorite thing about it is the fact that it comes with all of these pre-guided recipes. So I feel like a professional chef, even though I'm not, I'm just a beginner, but it's made me feel like an amazing pro chef. And all the recipes that I've tried just taste so good, and they look like they came out of like a Michelin 5-star restaurant, and that's why I love it so much, and that's why I had to share it with you guys. So I'm going to pour some sauce over my zucchini noodles, so this way you guys can get one last look at my amazing meal. Let me just make some room. I'm making a mess over here. Okay, so let's back this up. And I'm gonna put some zoodles on my plate. Zucchini noodles are amazing. If you're not on the zucchini noodle train, you gotta get on that train, because they are just so yummy and so good for you. Okay. And you know what else is really cool is that my robot tells me how to like garnish things and my cool tips for like presentation and stuff. So I happen to be a firm believer that if the food looks pretty, it tastes better. And so not only am I making these gourmet meals, but I'm making them look like it was served straight out of some gourmet restaurant, because everything just looks so pretty now. And I love when food looks pretty. So here we have my plate of zoodles. And now I'm going to pour a little bit of my homemade sauce over it. Oh, this smell, guys. I feel like I'm in Italy with this smell right now. Oh my God. And here I am. I'm gonna pour that homemade sauce. Looks so good. Looks so good. Yes, look at that. Look at that, guys. I mean, do you want to eat this right now or what? Because if you don't want to eat this, you're bugging. Because this looks and smells amazing. So we did it, guys. Here is our main course meal of the day for Mother's Day. Homemade marinara sauce over steamed zucchini noodles. And we also have our homemade raw chopped veggie salad, which is the best chopped veggie salad you will ever taste in your life. It's a combination of broccoli, red pepper, apples, pine nuts, olive oil, vinegar, maple syrup or agave, and mustard. And I'm telling you, it's the best combination for a chopped veggie salad. You will thank me for this one. A perfect way to introduce more healthy veggies to your life is with that freaking salad right there. And our homemade fresh lemonade with no added sugar, no added anything. Guys, this entire meal today has no salt, no sugar in every single thing that I'm eating. Awesome. All right, well, I wish I could invite you all over to indulge with me right now, but instead I will indulge and eat extra for all of you. And one last time, happy Mother's Day to all of the fabulous moms in the world, including the fur baby moms. And I hope you all have a very special, wonderful day. And I hope that I inspired some of you all to live a kinder, healthier, more sustainable lifestyle. So thank you for watching. Again, my name is Cheryl Martinez from beginnercooking.com. Feel free to check out beginnercooking.com if you're interested in learning more about my robot chef. Feel free to send me a message if you want a free shipping voucher. I can get you $50 off this baby right here if you want one of these in your home. And also feel free to check out all of the tons of easy, delicious plant-based recipes that I have shared on my website for all of you. So again, that's beginnercooking.com. Thank you guys. I love you guys. And I hope you tune in next time and tell your family and friends and the people you care about, the people that you want to eat healthier, to tune into my next free live plant-based cooking class. Love you. Take care. Bye. Mwah.